thousand things to say, they stayed behind my tongue. I watched you turn and walk away before the truth was done. The room was full of almost, and everything we feared. I spoke in silent sentences, my last words unheard. I waited for the moment, but the moment never came. Now I'm standing in the echo, calling out your name. My last words unheard fell into the night. I was screaming in the quiet, but you were out of sight. I held on to every chance that we never used. Now all that's left of you and me are our last words unheard. Your jacket on the chair still smells like yesterday. I practice all the things I'd say if you had chose to stay. The truth was in my trembling hands, but I froze in fear. Love doesn't break with shouting, it breaks when no one hears. I thought time would save us, I thought love would wait, but silence made the choice for us and sealed our fate. My last words unheard, lost in all the pain. Every please and don't let go, swallowed by the rain. If you ever wonder why we faded into blue, just know I tried to speak my heart. My last words unheard. If I could turn the clock around, I'd speak before you leave. I'd tell you that I still believe you're everything to me. But regrets don't make a sound, they only reappear. My last words unheard still haunt me at night. Love doesn't end in anger, sometimes it ends in quiet. I didn't lose you suddenly, I slowly watched you go with every word I never said. You'll never know. I finally found the courage, but you were already gone. Here's an original sad lyric titled Forgotten Laughter. Tender verb tender room colored, forgotten laughter. The photos on the shelf still smile, but their eyes don't shine like yours. I hear echoes down the hallway of the joy we had before. The jokes we shared, the careless days, all slipping through my hands like sand that falls unnoticed through forgotten lands. I reach for what is gone, but it's too late to hold. The sound of you is fading into stories left untold. Forgotten laughter hangs in the air, a ghost of happiness that's no longer there. I try to chase it, but it disappears. tears, forgotten laughter, and the weight of years. I walk past the places we loved, but they don't feel the same. The benches, streets, and quiet cafes only whisper your name. I laugh at nothing just to feel a trace of what we knew, but empty echoes answer back, and I'm left missing you. Time doesn't wait for anyone, it moves and leaves behind the smiles that once were ours and the warmth of your mind. Forgotten laughter drifts across my mind, a gentle aching memory of a love left behind. I try to catch it, but it slips away. Forgotten laughter haunts the break of day. If laughter could have saved us, we'd still be here somehow. But joy can fade in silence when hearts forget the vow. Forgotten laughter still lingers bittersweet. It lives in fleeting moments where our memories meet. Though time has moved on and we are worlds apart, forgotten laughter keeps your shadow in my heart. The sound is gone, but I still hear it. Your hand brushed mine just barely, a spark that didn't ignite. We laughed, we talked, we almost loved, and faded worth the night. The space between our hearts was wide, even when we tried to close. Some things remain untouchable, even when the world knows. I felt you near yet far away, like a shadow in the sun. Every word I never spoke, left undone. Touched and untouched, we were close but not enough. Held by moments that slipped through and memories that weren't enough. I reached for what could never be, a love that stayed unseen. Touched and untouched, haunting what might have been. Your laughter lingered soft and warm, but never stayed with me. We built our castles in the air on sands that couldn't be. I traced the outline of your face in every empty room. I'm learning how to live alone while feeling the perfume. I wanted more than fleeting hands, I wanted to belong. That some hearts are just passing ships that every smile a gentle lie, every silence a beating heart. I dreamed of what could have been, but it never crossed the line. Touched and untouched, forever yours and never mine. If I could hold you fully now, I'd never let you go. But love can leave a shadow, even when it never shows. Fight stand untouched, a love that never moved, still lives in quiet quarters of everything I knew. I hold on to the almost and the never seen, touched and untouched, forever in between. We were almost everything, and yet nothing at all. Morning light on wrinkled sheets, your side still feels warm to me. An unmade bed remembers things I'm trying hard to leave. Coffee cold on the windowsill, another truth I didn't say. Your breath still lives inside this room, though you've already walked away. We left our words in yesterday, afraid of what they do. Some truths don't die in arguments, they die in silence too. An unmade bed, untold stories, heavy hearts that we couldn't say. We loved in almost and maybes, and the promises we never gave. I lie awake in all the things we never dared to start. An unmade bed, untold stories, still sleeping in my heart. Your shirt's still hanging by the door, like it's waiting for your name. I trace the outline of your side, like love forgot to fade. Ooh, we spoke in careful sentences, so no one would get hurt. But careful love is fragile, and silence made it worse. I thought time would heal the cracks, but it only pulled them wide. Now I'm left with half a love and nowhere left to hide. An unmade bed, untold stories, echo what we couldn't say. from falling down, we broke from standing still at last. If love is just what lingers on when everything's apart, an unmade bed, untold stories still breathing in my heart. The bed stays unmade, so do the words. We're sitting in the same old room, but it feels like miles apart. Your eyes avoid the truth again, I hear it in your heart. Words are hanging in the air, but none of them feel right. So we let the quiet speak, another lonely night. I reach for you, pull away, like we're afraid to feel. Everything we never say is suddenly so real. There's a silence between us, louder than goodbye. Every breath is heavy, every tear we hide. We don't fight, we don't touch, we just slowly lose in the space where love once lived. There's a silence between us. Your shadow's still beside me, but you're already gone. We smile like nothing's broken, like we're still holding on. Memories on the walls whisper what we were. Now all that's left is empty words that only seem to hurt. I miss the way you said my name, like it meant something true. Now even when you're next to me, I'm still missing you. There's a silence between us, louder than goodbye. Every breath is heavy, every tear we hide. We don't fight, we don't touch, we just slowly lose in the space where love once lived. There's a silence between us. If we scream, maybe we'd survive. If we cried, maybe we'd heal. But we're drowning in the quiet, pretending we don't feel. I'd rather hear your anger than this calm that breaks my heart. There's a silence between us, and it's tearing me apart. Two strangers in one moment, where love forgot to start. If this is how it ends, then I already knew. The saddest sound I've ever heard is the silence between us. We say nothing, and that says it all. The coffee's cold on the counter, steam faded long ago. Your cup is right where you left it, like you're coming back home. The morning light through the curtains feels heavier today. I sip the quiet in the kitchen and taste the words we never say. You used to hum while waiting for the kettle sound. Now even the smallest noise feels too loud. The coffee you left behind is darker than it seems, bitter like the goodbye you never said to me. I drink it down slowly like I'm afraid to forget. Every morning without you is a habit I haven't learned yet. Your chair still faces the window, like you're walking anytime I replay our last conversation, looking for a different line. We talked about the weather, like love wasn't falling apart. Some things end in silence before they end in hearts. I keep 2 cups out of habit, then laugh at what I do. Love doesn't leave all at once, it leaves in parts of you. The coffee you left behind still knows your name. It's warm with all the memories and cold with all the pain. I hold the mug with both hands, like it might hold me too. Funny how the smallest things still taste like you. If I'd known that was the last time you'd stand right there with me, I'd have asked you to stay longer or said what I couldn't speak. Now mornings feel unfinished, like a sentence cut in two. The coffee you left behind sits quietly and waits, like all the love we didn't finish and the choices made too late. One day I'll pour it down the sink and finally move on, but not today. The coffee you left behind, the cup stays full, and so do I. You smiled like you were leaving, but tried to make it kind, like if you softened the ending, I wouldn't lose my mind. Your eyes said something different than your careful goodbye. Somewhere between the silence, we both started to cry. You said we'll be okay someday, like someday was near. But hope sounds fragile when it's wrapped in fear. Those lingering smiles still follow me home. They live in the corners where the light feels alone. We pretended we were stronger than the truth for a while. Now all I have left are lingering smiles. Your laugh still hangs in the hallway, like it forgot how to leave. I replay our last small moment, like it's still part of me. We packed up love in cardboard boxes, labeled handle with care. But hearts don't survive moving when no one's really there. I keep thinking if I'd asked you to stay just a bit, you might have stopped smiling and finally admitted it. Those both believed, but promises need truth to ever really breathe. I wish we let the tears fall instead of playing brave. Maybe love would have stayed. Those lingering smiles are softer now. They don't hurt like they used to, but they still show how we loved in quiet ways, afraid of the trial. Now time wears away at lingering smiles. You smiled as you left, and I smiled too. Some goodbyes stay gentle, because they never tell the truth. Lights are low, the clock won't move. Another night I'm wide awake. Your footsteps used to fill this place. Now silence knows my name. The pictures lean against the wall, like they're afraid to stay. I walk past rooms that still remember everything we were yesterday. I call your name inside my head, but echoes don't reply. This house is full of memories, and none of them are kind. These empty hallways still lead to you. Every turn reminds me of what we used to do. I'm lost between the doorways of a love that slipped away. I keep walking back through time in these empty hallways. Your sweater hangs behind the door, like you'll come back tonight. I trace the space you used to fill in the quiet dimming light. We said forever so easily, like it couldn't fall apart. Now I'm learning how much distance fits inside a heart. The floors still creak like they remember how we used to laugh. Now every sound just breaks the calm and pulls me back. These empty hallways still lead to you. Every turn reminds me of what we used to do. I'm lost between the doorways of a love that slipped away. I keep walking back through time in these empty hallways. Empty hallways. If walls could talk, they'd tell the truth of all we didn't say. That love can leave without a sound and never fade away. I'd give up all these memories just to hear you call, but the loudest thing I know right now is nothing at all. These empty hallways hold my regret. Every step I take is one I can't forget. If I ever find my way back from the things I couldn't say, I'll leave my heart behind me in these empty hallways. Feels like strangers learning how to breathe. Your eyes drift to the window while you're sitting next to me. We circle around the obvious, pretend we're still okay. Every word is getting thinner, every silence learns my name. I hear you say you're fine again, but it sounds like goodbye. There's distance in the way you speak, you don't even try to hide. These fading conversations are falling out of tune. We used to talk for hours, now we're done by afternoon. I'm holding on to fragments of the love we used to start, watching every sentence fade right out of my heart. Your laughter doesn't reach your eyes, it stops halfway through. I memorize the way you pause before you say the truth. We used to share our secrets like they were safe with us. Now even saying I miss you feels like asking too much. I miss the way you said my name like it was something real. Now all the words we never say are the ones I feel. These fading conversations don't know where to begin. We keep on talking round the cracks, we're scared to fall back in. I'm saving all the moments that we can't restart, watching every sentence fade right out of my heart. If silence is a language, then we're fluent now. We say everything with nothing and pretend we don't know how. I'd rather hear you break down than slowly disappear. These fading conversations are my last proof of you. Every quiet "how was your day" feels like something we once knew. When the words are finally gone and there's nothing left to prove, I'll remember how we lost ourselves in fading conversations. We stopped talking, but we never really said goodbye. Your name still hums in empty rooms like it's afraid to fade. I hear you in the morning light and things you never say. The walls repeat your laughter low and fall back into noise. I close my eyes and almost touch the soft echoes of your voice. I tell myself you're gone for good, but memories don't listen. They whisper you back into me in moments I'm not ready for. These soft echoes of your voice follow me around every quiet corner, every half-lit sound. I try to drown them out with time, but time just makes a choice to leave me here remembering the soft echoes of your voice. still holds the shape you used to be. I talk to you in broken thoughts, like you're still hearing me. Your goodbye never raised its tone. It faded like a sigh. Now silence carries everything. We never dared to try. I thought the quiet meant relief, but it just pulls you near. Love doesn't vanish when it ends. It changes how it's heard. These soft echoes of your voice, living every day in songs I skip, in words I miss, in things I almost say. I'd give up every memory if it gave me a choice, but all I have are traces of the soft echoes of your voice. If I could hear you one more time, just say my name out loud, I'd let the silence take me then and finally lie it down. But echoes never answer back, they only repeat the past. These soft echoes of your voice are fading slow, not fast. They don't hurt like they used to, but they still gently last. I'm learning how to live again with less and less of you, still walking through the quiet where your voice once pulled me through. The room is still, but you're everywhere. The city's breathing softly now through half-lit windows and tired phones. I count the seconds on the clock in quiet nights alone. Your name still echoes in my head like it's something I should have known. I reach for you out of habit in quiet nights alone. The bed feels wider than before. The dark feels like a home. Every thought I try to sleep away just finds me on its own. These quiet nights alone are teaching me your shape in empty space and broken sleep. And the love I couldn't save, I don't cry, I just stay awake till the morning slowly comes, learning how to breathe again. In quiet nights alone, the TV talks to fill the room, but nothing really lands. I scroll through all our old messages with shaking hands. We said we'd always tell the truth, then slowly change the tone. Now honesty feels heavier in quiet nights alone. I whisper things I never sent to walls that won't respond. It's strange how silence keeps me close to what is gone. These quiet nights alone, still where your voice with myself in quiet nights alone. Maybe one day this won't hurt. Maybe your name won't stay. Maybe sleep will come easier and carry me away. But tonight is all I have, and I'm holding on. These quiet nights alone don't last forever, I told, but right now they're all I know. And all my heart can hold, if love is learning how to live after it's withdrawn, I'm still learning who I am in quiet nights alone. The lights go out, but I'm still here in quiet nights alone. The city's breathing softly now in quiet nights alone. The lights go out, but I'm still here. Quiet nights alone. In quiet nights alone. The city's breathing softly now in quiet nights alone. These quiet nights The sun falls soft on empty streets where our laughter used to stay. I walk alone through memories that won't learn how to fade. Your name still lives in corners of the things I couldn't say. Every step I take is traced by shadows of yesterday. I thought time would let me go, but it keeps pulling me back to moments frozen in between the love we almost had. These shadows of yesterday follow me home at night. They wear your voice, your smile in the half-forgotten light. I try to run, I try to change, but I'm still standing where we lay, haunted by the echoes and the shadows. smells like late July. I replay all our endings just to ask myself why. We promised we'd be stronger than the distance and the pain, but promises don't hold their shape when hearts begin to break. I talk to you in silence like you're still around, but every word just hits the floor and never makes a sound. These shadows of yesterday never let me forget. They replay every moment I still secretly regret. I built a life without you, but I can't escape the weight of everything we used to be. In the shadows of yesterday. If I could change one moment, I'd stop you at the door. I'd tell you all the truths I hid I couldn't find before. But time just keeps on moving, and I'm learning the hard way that love doesn't always disappear. It just learns how to stay. These shadows of yesterday are softer now, but still remain. They don't hurt like they used to, but they whisper your name. I don't live inside the past, but it still knows where I stay. I'm not broken by the memories, just shaped by yesterday. I let the night move forward with yesterday behind me. The morning breaks, but not for me. Shadows linger where you used to be. I move through rooms that feel too wide, carrying the space you left inside. Your laughter echoes in the hall. I hear it softly, I hear it all. I tell myself I'm getting through, but everything reminds me of you. I try to breathe, I try to stay, but sorrow quietly finds its way. Lingering sorrow, it won't let go. It whispers softly, it moves slow. In the corners of my mind it stays, haunting me in quiet ways. I'm learning how to live again, but part of me remains. Lingering sorrow still calls your name. The coffee cools, the streets move fast. I wonder why the past still lasts. I see your face in fleeting signs, in every shadow, every line. Walk with memories like a friend, even though I know the end. Some love departs, some love remains, like a song that still contains the pain. I hide my tears, I hide my voice, but sorrow lingers. still calls your name. If time could heal without a trace, would I still want your embrace? Some wounds fade, some memories stay. They teach the heart to bend, not break. Lingering sorrow, I feel you near, but I'm stronger than my fear. You shave me softly, you shave me slow, a quiet truth I've come to know. I'm learning how to breathe, to see the world can still contain me. Lingering sorrow, you remain, but I am more than this pain. No shouting, no tears to borrow, just a heart carrying lingering sorrow. A single note hangs in the air, like a thought I wouldn't dare. The room is still, but I can hear every silence bending near. Time leans in, listens close. Solitude in minor plays me slow. Every feeling soft and low. No crescendo, no desire, just solitude in minor. Curtains breathe in borrowed light, shadows hum through the night. I don't move, I don't speak, even hope feels empty. The heart rests between the lines. Solitude in minor, gentle thin, where the ache doesn't rush, neither do I, neither does us. Your shadow still feels near, even silence holds you here. Love moves slow when it stays. Tender ache in my chest, something broken, something blessed. Not enough, not a mistake, just this quiet, tender ache. Time drifts by, soft and pale. Every thought leaves a trail. I don't fight what remains. I've learned how to keep the pain not too loud, not too deep. Tender ache in my heart, where we softened and fell apart. No regret left to take, only this tender still with, still here. Tender ache, slow and true. I'm not lost, I'm passing through. If I cry, I won't shake, I'll stay gentle with this ache. Lights go low, I don't wait, I breathe in tender ache. The sky turns pale outside my room. Daylight leaves without a sound. I watch the colors slowly move like us, they're fading now. Your name still rests upon my breath. I say it low, I say it kind. I'm learning how to live with less as evening takes its time. I don't fight the dark tonight, I let it come, I let it lie. In the fading light, I see us clearer, not as we were, but as we've been. Every goodbye feels a little nearer when the day begins to end. just love in fading lights are dim, breath is slow. I'm still here, but I don't know your echo in my head. Soft reminders of what we said. Time feels thin when you're gone. Just this hollow, hollow calm. Empty room, gentle lake. I stay quiet for my own sake. The moon hangs without a sound, like it knows I've settled down. Silence stays. I don't fight. Hollow calm on my chest. Love asleep. Finally rest. No goodbye. No demand. Only hollow. Hollow calm. Let it fade. Let it be. Hollow calm, soft and numb. I don't run, I don't come undone. If I fall, I land slow in this hollow calm. Lights go out, night moves on. I remain hollow calm. The morning light slips through the blinds. I see your shadow in my mind. I talk to walls, I talk to air, hoping somehow you're still there. Your laugh still lingers in the room, a quiet echo in the gloom. I tell myself I'm moving on, but the truth is it feels so wrong. I smile, I breathe, I keep it light, but inside I'm missing you tonight. I'm softly missing you in every little thing I do. The world moves on, but I remain, counting moments, feeling pain. I'm softly missing you, like a song that fades too soon. I keep you close, I keep you near, even when you're not here. The coffee cools, the street is still. I hear your voice against my will, in fleeting glimpses and passing signs. You're everywhere my heart confines. I hold the space where you once stayed, a gentle lake that won't decay. I walk in silence, slow and true, softly missing only you. I try to speak, I try to say the words that slowly slip away. I'm softly missing you in every little thing I do. The world moves on, but I remain, counting moments, feeling pain. I'm softly missing you, like a song that fades too soon. I keep you close, I keep you near, even when you're not here. If I could reach across the miles, I'd whisper love in a quiet style. I'd tell you all I didn't say, and hope it finds you anyway. I'm softly missing you, not loud, not broken, just true. The world keeps turning, I keep you in every little thing I do. I'm softly missing you, a gentle lake I hold on to. You're in my heart, my soul, my view, forever softly missing you. No tears, no cries, just a heart that knew. Softly, softly missing you. Slow rain is a perfect ambient title. Tears, here's a minimal atmospheric lilt for space, reverb and gentle repetition. Slow rain, slow rain. Window light falling thin, drops of sound on my skin. City breeze, late and low. Everywhere I let you go, time drips down, nothing moves. Slow rain on my chest, every thought comes to rest. No more running, no more pain. I'd enjoy in slow rain. Streetlights blur, tears are sky. I don't ask, I don't cry. Your name fades from the air like it was never there. Silence stays soft and kind. Slow rain on my heart, washing out where we started. reason I remain still. Is a perfect ambient title. Here's a minimum. Night breathes in. Night breathes in. Window light, window window light, window light, window light, window light. Window light, window light, window light, a single note hangs in the air like a thought I wouldn't dare. The room is still, but I can hear every silence bending near. Time leaves Solitude in minor gentle thin, where the ache settles in. No resolve, no higher chord, just solitude in minor. Solitude in minor teaches me how to sit with what will be. If I fade, I won't mind her. I belong to solitude in minor. Last note falls, stillness lingers. Silence closes softly.